Hello, and today I have a little bit of a review for you all out there. This is my T90ms. I do not know what the MS stands for. Do not ask me because I have no idea. Just look it up on Google. So, I think I got the dimensions pretty dang correct. Might be a little bit longer in the front or something, but I can deal with it. I do like this nuzzle. That's meant to be bigger, that part with the that, but who cares? Um, the front of the gun does not have a nozzle. It just looks like that. It's kind of boring. This is actually this side right here. Might be thinking, oh, no duh, it's the side. Yes, I know. Good choice of words there. Um, I have 6 road wheels. They're not touching the ground at the moment. I took off the tracks because they're so hard to keep on. Seriously, I don't know why they're so hard to keep on. They do not want to cooperate. Here's the back running gear right there. That looks kind of cool actually. And the front is a very nice appearance. Here's the frontal view. It actually does look like a T90ms right there. This lower plate was angled to perfection. I'm kidding. I did a crappy job with the inside. Now you can see this just flops down. Um, let's move the turret out of the way. So this right here is, oh sorry, these are lights in the front there. Trying to figure out how, there you go. And then this part right here, I've seen that on the regular tank. I'm not quite sure what it is for. Might be for heat vision, night vision, something like that. And then there's also the little scopes you can see out, just right there. And then in front, you can see how this is all, there's a lot of pieces there. Why did you use tiles? Well, it looks like reactive armor. Very nice, actually. And I just realized that all that crap in the back of that. Oh, more pockets. No, I don't know where it went. You know what? I don't really care. Okay, so this machine right here, I'm very proud of. The building technique looks exactly like the real thing. And here's that front part. I'm not quite sure what that's for at all. I didn't do much research on this tank. I watched like what an hour worth of videos on it. That's it. And I do know what this is for. This is like sort of a radar, you can call it, for the for the reactive armor, which is here and on the bottom. If you don't know what reactive armor is, just go look it up. It is incredibly cool. Basically, if there's let's represent a shell coming at the tank. You know what? I was gonna use this thing. So let's just say this is coming at the tank, right? It's right here. That's about 0.0001 seconds away from hitting the tank. So what happens is one of these explodes. After this picks up on the shell, propellant launches out, and then it explodes in that direction, blowing up the missile or anything before it even touches the tank. Nothing happens. It's so cool. Those are for the smoke. Those little parts right there, right here, and the other side. This is a hatch for the. I'm pretty sure that's the gunner. That's the commander. And then you can definitely see all this reactive armor. It's here, over there, right here, right there. And the mantlet of the gun is actually very nicely made. Barely made. Oh, I forgot to say it. This is a mock, and you cannot buy it. So thank you. But the mantlet right there, I did a really good job with. I may be, you know, saying that. This pack on the side there, I could swear that is for first aid or something. Maybe it's like a fire extinguisher. But let's go ahead and turn around the whole thing. In the back here we have some vents for the engine. We have 2 barrels full of gasoline. Then down there, you see these little parts. I'd be thinking, what are these for? And I don't know. I saw it on the real thing. I only saw it on like 3 of the things, and they're all models. So I don't know if that's accurate. This part right here is a little light with the sort of back vent. And then definitely see how this is made very nicely. Here's a made figure for scale. It's actually very accurate towards scale. You'd probably only be half the size of the freaking thing. Yeah. Alright, so next thing I'm just going to take off the turret and show you. Well, that came off easier than expected. That part just broke. With this hole, I'm going to make the, I don't know the numbers before it, but it's basically Terminator. It's the nickname for the tank. Terminator 1. It has 2, I think, coaxial machine guns. I'm not quite sure. But it also has 4, um, 4 rockets that they can reload pretty easily. And, yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at the bottom of this. Not much in there. Used a lot of colored pieces because you don't have to see it. Alright, so I'm actually going to show you how to build this turret because there's going to be some people out there that really want to just see how I build it. So first we're just going to take off that. I'm going to stick this back on. You might be thinking, well, maybe I don't want to build this turret. Well, that's okay. You can just click out of the video now. But, that broke off. Okay, I'm just going to fix it. I'll go back. So, first thing that we're going to start with is this gun. The gun barrel is pretty nicely built. You can see the jumper plates right there. Here's it from the front part. You need this right there, that little pick right there, otherwise it will not be able to stick into the this part right there. You can see what that is. So, first thing that we're going to start with is obviously going to be the radar. Very easily built, not that hard to make at all. I don't know why I didn't use the gray one there, but it doesn't matter that much. You don't see that white that easy. Let's go put that down. Next thing we're going to do is build this baby, the machine gun. So, what we have here is on the bottom, this is what it looks like. On the side, this is what it's going to look like. And, you know what, let's take this part off. Here you go. This part is built mainly with that. Which is, I don't know what that's called, but it's on 4 sides, so pretty cool. That basically goes. Next part is going to be this machine gun part. This looks exactly like how I'm showing you right now. That is basically that white piece that I showed earlier, just as black. This is basically the way around it, and looks pretty nice. Okay, so right here we have is, what should I start with? Let's start with this. This right here connects. Connects to this middle part of the angle 3 times 2, I think. That's what it looks like. Same exact thing on the other side. See, just when I pulled it up, it just angled slightly different than I might want it to. In here, we go. You can see how this hooks on just barely. The mantlet. I forgot to turn this part over just so you can see how it's made. Very nice. Next part is this mantlet. Turn that over. Those just barely connect down there, especially if you go like that. And they connect. That is so you can connect the gun to the turret. Pretty easy to build. Next part is going to be the commander's hatch. Sorry, not commander's hatch. The gunner's hatch. And pretty easy. Just hook that into there. Next part is the commander's hatch for once. And you need a jumper plate and it attaches to that red piece. Next part is this. That just barely connects onto there. And I'm just going to slowly take off pieces so you can see how to build it. So, there you go. That's what this part looks like. Let's go ahead and tear off this back. Build that. There you go. So you need this sort piece right here, which is going to be the back part to hold like road wheels and first aid kits and all that. Right here, this part connects onto this peg right there, and that you can just take off. Oh, dang it. So this side, you can realize very easily connected on that part that fell right here. This connects onto there. Here you go, right there. So that will go there. And here I'll just show you the specs of these things. This side right here, this side, this side, and this one. Also the bottom will be exactly the same on both. This one has slightly different stuff going on with it. And you might realize that very quickly here. That's okay. There's a hair stuck in there. Okay. This actually also connects up to there. Let's figure out where, so then you get something confused. Here, it goes right there. Just like that. Pretty easy. Next part is going to be this. Let's go slowly take off stuff. Just see that there. And this part is going to be this. You just take that off. And the rest here, I'm just going to take these, see what these are for. And then here's the turntable. And then you're going to realize these right here are in odd positions. So this is basically pretty easy to do. All you can see is how to build this. And that will go right there. Here's this part right here. Next part is let's just do that. Goes right there. This back part you can sort of see how that works. And the rest of it, I would like you to figure out how to build it. I'll just show you each side very slowly, because it won't be that hard, actually. So if you want to build this, there's the turret, all taken apart. The hole, where did it go? Over here. I took that turret apart because I'm going to be making a Terminator now, so that just made it easier.